Hi guys, it's MARKABUSI here and we're back with another song reaction, and today we're doing the song Chileshe by Hugh Masekela. I'm going to struggle with the pronunciations of some of this. We did Abangoma by Hugh Masekela not that long ago and I thought it was really interesting, and it was my first taste of South African jazz, and you guys have been very receptive to it in the comments and been telling me that I should go and explore more of it. So that's what we're doing, and we're going to do the song Chileshe. Correct me in the comments below if I'm saying it wrong. I could not find a video that had subtitles for the lyrics, so I have pulled the lyrics up on my phone. Don't know which parts is going to refer to which parts, so I'm just going to read them out during parts of the song and talk about lyrics and the music. More importantly though, just if I enjoyed it or not. Obviously I'm very used to Western music and I feel like it's easy to react to a lot of Western music. It's more of a struggle to go in and do stuff like this. That's more interesting to me, so that's why we're doing this. I don't know much about jazz. I don't know much about South Africa. If I say anything offensive in terms of like my pronunciations, or if I get anything wrong, then feel free to correct me because I want to learn. I'm loving the tone of that guitar straight away. The background music, with particularly the guitar line and the keys, sounds like, see the kind of chill music that you get in mobile video games, where it's like the wee kind of like puzzle games and stuff that you get on your phone. That kind of thing, where it's been designed specifically to keep you kind of chill and keep you lucid so that you keep on playing the game. There's something about the way that they've got that side of it, which is really smooth and calm and relaxing, and then you've got the horn, which is quite phrasing, and then you've got the horn section, abrasive kinda, and sometimes can be quite dissonant alongside what they're playing. Is always perfectly in tangent with what they're playing. Kinda brilliant, because it scratches some weird itch in my brain. Half of it's really chilled and relaxed, and the other half of it's slightly on edge as to where it's going to go next, what's going to happen, and that just means that you can get like a long passage about 3 minutes like this where you're always interested and you're always kind of kept, it keeps your attention because it's always shifting and slightly, the horn's always slightly shifting and making you kind of go, oh, what's gonna come next. It's also just a nice like live performance to showcase his ability. All I ever hear is fucking, oh, Miles Davis. Miles Davis. I've never heard of this guy. I think that this guy played on Graceland by Paul Simon because I watched a documentary about Graceland and I know that he went over to, I think he basically just went over to South Africa and just recorded a shit ton of different South African jazz stuff. Then he took it back to the studio and listened to it and just cut out bits and basically just sampled like hours worth of music that he had recorded with these musicians and then recreate and then built songs out of bits from their compositions and then wrote lyrics to it and then got them to come back from South Africa to go and re-record it, having now got the bits together, and then they just re-recorded it and wrote Graceland that way. Having heard Graceland, you can kind of 100% see like specifically this kind of jazzy influence in those songs. Kinda brilliant. I don't know how much this guy would have crossed over to a Western audience had it not been for that. If that is actually indeed what happened, because there's a good chance that I'm wrong about that and that I have just pulled that information squarely out of my fucking arse. That is a thing that I also tend to do sometimes. Feel free to just in the comments below say, Mark, you are an idiot. His voice is absolutely fucking gorgeous. The last time I heard him, he was mostly doing kind of like throat singing, which is strange to me. I'm not used to throat singing, so it kind of threw me a wee bit. It's nice to hear him singing in a more kind of Western traditional manner, I think it would be the best way to phrase that, because he's just got a really nice fucking voice. But okay, so the lyrics, surprisingly, like considering how happy this song is, the lyrics are surprisingly quite hard hitting. Hey, Chileshe, I don't know how to say that, I'm sorry. Don't let them call you a foreigner, you too are a person, when are you going to grow up? Hey, Ngobese, stop calling other people animals, they too are people, when are you going to learn? Hey, white people, the Boers, stop calling other people spits, they too are people, when are you going to shake hands? Hey, thief, stop stabbing other people with your knives, they too are people, when are you going to grow up? Thing is, I'm assuming it's referencing the Boer War in some way, but I don't know what the fuck the Boer War is all about. I think it's possibly also referencing apartheid, but I don't also really know that much about apartheid. All I know is this seems to be a protest song about the racism that was split in South Africa. Basically just infighting. amongst themselves. I think he's basically going, why are we just, if we just stopped fighting amongst ourselves and just kind of grouped together and realised that we're all fucking people and we're all Africans, then we could achieve great things, but we're not managing it because all we're doing is just warring all the time. The thing that makes me think that that's the thing is because the chorus is then, this freedom of ours, I don't see it. All I see is our blood being spilled by our hands. Get together, hold hands, stop being jealous of each other. Nations are laughing at us. Listen, they have love. I think his entire general point is the more that we sit here and fight and fuck about, everybody else is looking at us going, like, as if they've kind of evolved past us. And they're looking down on us as if, like, look at these fucking idiots that are still doing this. Oh. Those drums sound incredible. Right, here's the only complaint I have about this, because so far this is beautiful, but somebody needs to turn down the microphone on that man's hi-hat. The rest of his drum kit sounds absolutely incredible. See, when he first kicked into the chorus, that was some of the nicest sounding drums I have ever heard. The hi-hat is way too loud. And it's gonna, he's going to notice it when I press play. It is way too loud. Other than that, perfect. That wee bit there, see that wee riff before it kind of calms down, and like the wee riff that opens each bar is just yes. this, right? The wee riff's cool, right? But it's the two chords that it goes to straight after the riff finishes. It's the wee, and that note just kind of quickly rises up, and then when it does that drop into that note, that's gorgeous. Hold on. Beautiful. Look at the Wayne's at the front, no giving a fuck. They're watching talent right now, and they do not give a fuck. That is brutal. See, if I was him, I'd launch that microphone right at their heads. Yawning! Wow. Wow. You know why that is? Because he's not on an iPad. See, if he was on an iPad, they'd be into it then. Fucking Wayne's these days. Scum. Scum. An excellent display in musicianship, and also just a guy having a lot of fucking fun on the stage. That was great. Charisma and presence and intricate musicianship, and it was just a really nice chill fucking mood, but also quite a hard hitting message. I didn't go into the rest of the lyrics throughout the rest of the song because it just repeats the first verse again, and then it's the chorus, and then it repeats the first two lines of the verse again. So he is just kind of hammering home the same message for the whole thing. We need more of that guy, because I like jazz. I'm not very good at talking about jazz. I'm not very good at talking about like what they're doing and stuff, because I'm not a competent enough musician to be able to sit here and talk about what it is that they're doing 100% of the time. All I can do is just get lost in the mood of it, and then talk about everything that I find interesting. And the majority of the things that were interesting in that were singing, to be honest. I really liked his singing voice. The vast majority of the comments from you guys were asking me to react to Stamela, Coltrane, and I want to do that. I want to do that. But here's the thing, right? I want to do that. I want you guys here whilst I do that. I do all my reactions live over on Twitch at twitch.tv/MARKABUSI reactions. I want all you guys to come over and follow my Twitch. And then when I'm doing it, I'll do it live. And you can be here whilst I do it. And you can talk to me whilst I'm doing it. And tell me what the song's about. And give me like cool information about the song and Hugh Masekela whilst I'm doing the reaction. And that will inform what I'm going to be talking about during the reaction. See, the more information that you give me as I'm doing it live, the better the reaction video turns out to be. This is a two-way street. I feed off of you guys just as much as you're feeding off of me. Honestly, I think that there is a wealth of absolutely beautiful, beautiful fucking music from that area of the world that I have never ever listened to. I want to, and you guys know about that stuff far better than I do. So come over and teach me, and the more that you teach me, the more I will give a platform to it. If you're interested, go to twitch.tv/MARKABUSI reactions or sign up to the Discord. The link is in the more information in the video below. I've been MARKABUSI, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.